Well, hey y'all, today we're going to make a great addition to our barbecue cookout season. Whether you cook it in the oven, the smoker, or the grill, it's going to be delicious and delightful. Apple pie baked beans. Yes, you heard me right. Very first thing I have is a can of apple pie filling. Now you can put these in there whole, and I don't think that I want to bite into a big old hunk of apple, but I've just got it in the dish I'm going to cook it in, and I've got my board scraper, and I'm just going to use this to kind of chop these up. The very first time I ever had these, my friend John Lindsay, that has a catering business and all queued up and barbecue all-stars, served these, and they were delicious. And so I thought, this is something we are going to try to recreate our own self. And I think you could put this in a blender if you wanted to, but I think I like the texture of just having a little bit of something to bite into. So let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. Get all of that, get off there, get all of that goodie off of there. So now I'm going to add 2 cans of Bush's regular original baked beans, and I drained a little bit of the juice out because we're going to add some more stuff to it. I don't want them to be that yet any more juicy than they needed to be. So we're just going to get all of that out here, and this is a 28-ounce size. You could just use one of these, or you can use 2 of these. Or you could use 3 of these. It just depends on your crowd. So there we go. And you can put them in any kind of dish that you want to, any size dish, as long as it's heat proof. Okay. Now let's just pick up on the bottom, bring some of those apples to the top. Yum. Oh my gosh. This was so good. It was such a surprise too, because I had always heard about it, and I always honestly kind of turned my nose up until I had some, and it was like delicious. Okay, now because this is so sweet already, I'm going to add a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. Use your favorite. I'm using Stubb. It is gluten-free. It's a vinegar base, and that vinegar will really help to balance all this sweetness. And I'm not measuring a single solitary thing. We're just going to put her in there. Alrighty, and typically what you're doing, y'all, is you're just making your baked bean recipe the way you like it, and you're adding some apple pie filling. And so this is basically the way I do mine anyway. I just got some mustard. I need to put that on the old grocery list, don't we? Okay. And I got some Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to add several pretty good glugs. Not going to add any extra salt or pepper to this, but you can if you would like to. I'm going to add a little onion powder, probably about a teaspoon or so. Now, let me add a little more. If you wanted to saute an onion and bell pepper and put in here, that'd be great. If you would like to do your onion and bell pepper in here raw, that would be great. I'm allergic to bell pepper, so I don't use the stuff. But there's about a teaspoon of garlic powder. But if you like it, it's your kitchen, go for it. Now this is my homemade barbecue rub. It's a Memphis style rub, and it is in my cookbook. And I'm going to use a good liberal tablespoon of that. Okay. Now let's just give this a stir. I've got my oven set to 350. You could put this on your charcoal grill. You could put this on your gas grill. You could put this in your smoker, whether it was a stick burner, offset, pellet, upright electric. You could just put it on anything. You could even put it in a Corningware dish and put it on the back of the stove and simmer it. You just want to heat it and bring it all together. Okay, let's just get us a little flavor of it, and we'll see what we think about the seasonings. Let's see what we think. That doesn't need anything. Not a single solitary thing. My mother always put bacon on the top of her baked beans, and so I'm going to. So this is some of this good Arkansas Petitjean bacon. And I'm just gonna, let's see, Let's start with this mini. I'm just going to layer it on the top, just like this. And you'll see one more slice on to get her. And I'm going to bake this uncovered until it is done. And then we will get back together and I'll let you know how long that takes, because it'll be, you know, if you put it in a 9 by 13, it's going to be thinner. If you put it in something where it's taller, so I can't really tell you it will be this exact amount of time, because it will depend on the size of your pan. So I will see y'all when this comes out of the oven, and we'll get us a bite of it and see if we did as good as John did. I have to show you these. They've been out of the oven about 25 minutes so I can touch the thing, but these look fantastic. Oh my good golly gee whiz. Okay, they baked an hour and 30 minutes because it was in a thicker container, but also wanted the bacon to kind of get done. So let's just get us a little bite here of these apple pie baked beans. Oh my goodness. If memory serves me correctly, they were so good whenever I had John. So let's see how we did. I cannot tell you how delicious these are. There's just a touch of cinnamon from the apple pie. And it's so different. But it's not slappy in the head different that, oh, like that different. It's like, wow, different. Oh my goodness. Y'all, these are good. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Yes. 10 out of 10. I recommend apple pie baked beans. All right, y'all. If there's something you've had out and about and you don't know what the recipe is, go through your noggin and try to figure out what the flavors were and kind of what the textures were, and see if you can't recreate it. I bet you can. I got faith in you. I'll see you next time, and y'all go do something fun. Bye, y'all.